I ain't turned yet. I'm about to get this nigga smashed. He ain't learned yet. Yeah. Must ain't learned yet. Tens, twenties, hundreds, thousands. I can show you how to manifest $1 million. Everybody wanna go in there. Money still piling. You ain't got a lot of tears. You cannot count it. Tens, twenties, hundreds, thousands. I can show you how to manifest $1 million. Everybody wanna go in there. Money still piling. You ain't got a lot of tears. You cannot count it. I don't think broke. I think riches, wealth, abundance. I'm only getting younger. Health. Never getting sick. I'm getting stronger. Yes, fasting. I ain't even hungry. Next, attractive. Tripping like a magnet. Blessed. Wanna be like you got to pass a couple tests. Go on 42-day fast and keep it to yourself. Lost a lot of weight, but this the best I ever felt. I am God in the flesh, standing at attention. Anything I want, I can command it to fruition. I don't even pray, I think about it and I get it. Angels all around me to protect my holy temple. Tens, twenties, hundreds, thousands. I can show you how to manifest $1 million.
Very winner.
Going in, money still piling. You ain't got a lot of tears, you cannot count it. Tens, twenties, hundreds, thousands. I can show you how to manifest $1 million. Bread wanna go in, money still piling. You ain't got a lot of tears, you cannot count it. The universal order, very told I've been standing on my pivot. I'm about to take the throne, everybody around me did it. I cannot be distracted by you. All they rap about is spinning, all they rap about is shit. But they won't tell you they can't go nowhere without security. I'm operating out of field. You done made yourself.
What up, Hermione? We're gonna get started after the live, all right? We're gonna get started after the music. I'm sorry. Tens, hundreds.
I can show you how to manifest $1 million. Everybody wanna go in there, money still piling. You ain't got a lot of tears, you cannot count it. Tens, twenties, hundreds, thousands. I can show you how to manifest $1 million. Everybody wanna go in there, money still piling. You ain't got a lot of tears, you cannot count it.
All right, y'all. So, peace, love, health, and wealth. Welcome to Financial Readings and Coaching. So, if y'all didn't know what FRAC meant, FRAC means Financial Readings and Coaching. Yes, KP came with that all by himself. I didn't need AI to come up with that, right? That was pretty simple, right? That one was pretty easy. Matter of fact, I name all my channels. What am I talking about? Right? Thank you for the affirmation, Nightbot. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, okay? So we're going with the theme of releasing under the full moon, but this time in the context of finances, okay? So we pulled a couple cards, okay? So while these are powerful, mostly positive cards, right? They each hold messages that we about what we may need to release in order to receive greater abundance. So let's build the narrative that stays true to today's letting go thing while honoring the prosperity in these cards. Okay, so I got 3 channels that I'm active on, and all 3 we're going to be doing the theme of releasing, right, in order to gain, right? In the full moon, we release in order to gain, okay? So the first card we got here is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. I love getting Pentacles in the financial reading. I love it, right? It shows that we getting clear messages. So I release scarcity, stagnation, and control. I will allow abundance to move freely in my life, right? Money loves motion, and under this full moon, spirit, right? Spirit is guiding us to release anything that blocks our financial flow. The message from the cards is clear. You're ready to receive, but there's some energy you've outgrown that needs to be left behind. Okay, this energy needs to be left behind. So when we're looking at the Ace of Pentacles, it's usually about new beginnings and money, but here it's asking us to examine what's been stopping those new seeds from growing, right? Are we clinging on to old definitions of success? Are we still chasing money from a place of fear and not of alignment? The moon says that release outdated mindsets around money. Let go of the belief that you have to suffer and grind in order to be stable. People really truly believe that you got to work hard 40 hours a day, 7 days a week just to have some breathing room, and that's not true, right? And we're going to talk about that a little bit more, right? So the next card we got is the 6 of Swords, okay? The next card we got is the 6 of Swords. So look, we got two prompts here. All right. We got more than two, but I got two that I can remember. So here go one, right? Now, only thing I say is if it's some that you like, then let me know so I can add it. Right? That's one. That's two. We got a couple more. I just don't remember what they are. All right. So next we got the 6 of Swords, okay? So the 6 of Swords is actually confirming that it's time to move on, especially from the environments, decisions, or patterns that's holding this ace back in specific, right? But this 6 of Swords could relate to something emotionally or energetically, right? The spirit is encouraging us to leave the chaos behind. Remember last night what I said in my main on my main channel, right? We got to use the left brain. No, we got to use the right brain. We got to use the left brain to make sense of what the right brain is giving us, right? We gotta use the left brain to make sense of what. No, we got to use the right brain. No, we got to use the left brain to make sense of what the right brain is giving us. All right. So, Spirit is encouraging us to leave the chaos behind, whether it's debt, lack, thinking, or staying stuck by telling yourself, "I'm just getting by," or telling yourself you okay by just getting by. Right? It's time to release all of that. You're being divinely carried into smoother waters, right? So let the past go right now. Let peace become a part of your financial plan. All right. And only thing you got to do is just look forward to the peace and continuously call it in. A lot of us, when we go outside, we say, "Oh, is this thing going to hurt me? Is this thing going to take away from me? Is this thing going to cause me a problem?" Instead, we need to be saying, when I go in this store, am I going to meet the one for me? When I go into this business, am I going to meet an opportunity? Right? I am financially free and secure. Right? We got to affirm that we are financially free and secure, right? And if you're having problems with that, then you can check out your financial readings, advisor, and coaching, right? Which is FRAC, right? For those who don't know, that's what FRAC means. All right. So I know y'all was wondering, like, FR financial reading. Yeah, that's me. I'm FRAC, right? I'm the coach, right? So last but not least, here we got the Emperor's card, the sacred channel of abundance and creativity, one of the ultimate Earth element cards, right? This position, um, she's asking us to release control, especially the rigid masculine. I must do it myself energy, right? She's calling us to step into the flow of abundance, right? Abundance grows when we nurture, not when we force. Let go of control and allow your creativity and intuition to guide your money moves right now. All right. So the full moon in closing wants you to shed the blocks around worthiness, right? The beliefs of it wants you to release the belief that you say we must earn rest or prove yourself to receive the blessings. Your abundance is already trying to root. It's just time for you to make space for it to grow. All right. So my thing is that abundance is yours because We know abundance is already yours because we want things that requires abundance. I don't care if you want world peace, right? I don't care what you want. It still requires abundance. 'll try and desperately teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. How I can get my emotions involved. Teach me. Tens, twenties, hundreds, thousands. I can show you how to manifest $1 million. Braveheart. What was I about to say before? I don't remember what the H I was about to say. You know what? But I ain't gonna play no games though. I ain't gonna play no games with it. Oh, I know what I'm about to say. I gotta do something real fast. I'm trying desperately. Teach me how to love. Oh, I'm about to hop off of here in a minute and go on the main stage, on the main page. Work till you die. All right, here we go, y'all. So this is just a quick little individual request that I got in private, right? So what do you need to do to I just got a text message that says, what do I need to release to allow abundance to flow? So here's the card that you got. Oh, my stomach hurt. Mommy, my stomach hurt. Oh, shit. What's wrong with my stomach? Oh, I don't like this. Not at all. Mmm. Five of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like, even though I know this is an Earth card, I think you will benefit from a perspective change first and foremost because I ain't eat nothing today. Only thing I had was my mushroom supplement. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this actually might be a mental card. So since we're doing financial readings, and then the card that you got is conflict loss, right? Damages, loneliness, etc. So when you switch over, you realize that the biggest thing about the key terms that's associated with the five of pentacles is the mental part of it that comes along with the card. So the thing about manifesting, the thing about the power. Oh, what did I just do? I just accidentally erased the message. The thing about the power of belief, the power to manifest, the law of I am, and all of that is that it ain't gonna work if you want one thing. Well, I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna work, but it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work as effectively if you want one thing but believe the opposite, right? So a couple of the key terms associated with the Five of Pentacles is experiencing poverty, loneliness, sometimes sickness, right? Loss of a job, loss of an opportunity, loss of loved ones. But here it's just a matter of a pivot for you, right? Especially for you being an entrepreneur, is really more or less about a pivot because when you building up a new picture, right? There's going to be some puzzle pieces that you're just going to absolutely leave behind. And what I see here with this Five of Pentacles is just that there's pentacles, or there's people, places, and things that you once wanted that no longer fits into the picture that you're trying to build for the future. All right. So my best course of action is don't even think about what you don't have. Right. When you talk about loneliness, sickness, poverty, etc., don't think about what you don't have. Right. I want you to focus on where you're going first and foremost, and everything can and will be okay. All right. So with that being said, it's been an honor and a pleasure. I will be back on the main line in a few minutes. So, with that being said, I am worthy of all the wealth and success that comes my way. I am worthy of all of the wealth and success that comes my way. All right. So, in the future, we will have more money affirmations. All right. But as for right now, I got to go and lose some weight, y'all. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back where, why? Because we ain't buying it. Not at all. Not with even they money, we ain't buying it. Peace.